Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a brand new episode of RYDE Saints. Yes, the Isle of Wight, your favourite Isle of Wight football club, is back at it again. But this is the biggest episode by far, because not only we're in the Premier League, but we'll be playing in European competition at the Saints Isle for the very first time in this very episode. So it's a lot going on today. And how are we going to kick things off? Well, let me introduce you with the kit. First up, we'll deal with Puma. It's in our last year and they're giving us a brand new kit. Literally, the home kit, lovely decorations on there. It reminds me of Christmas thorns, to be honest with you. But I'm not the best at introduction kits. Let's go on to the away kit. And we're going for an orange this time. An orange and blue. Most people don't tend to go for an orange away kit. But I quite like it. It's pretty out in the open. And finally, our third kit. Now this looks amazing. Look at that. Literally dark blue lines across with the, I want to say, dark red as well. Good combination, good match. Now let's go on to the squad. Now the squad here, it's a little bit thin. But if you think we're going to survive Premier League, let alone European competition with this squad, you're wrong. So we need some upgrades. And the board agrees with us. Because look how much we got given. 48 million. I am more than happy to that. Especially we got some juicy players to sign up for the Isle of Wight club. First, let's get on to the players that I did have to depart. And boy oh boy, there's a lot. As you can see right here, going into the departures, we see Brookings, who's been with us since League 2. He has left us. Thank you all so much for your service. Barham's gone out on loan. Charles, the American striker, has gone out to Ghent for a £3 million fee, so I wish him all the best. Then afterwards, the big departure. Taylor Gardner Hickman. He hasn't been too good for me, so when Villarreal offered 27 million, it was a no-brainer. And then finally we let Van Dijk go out on loan, followed up by Lucas Matthewson, go for a £2 million fee to AZ. With those player departures, let's get into the signings. First up, we need to fix the goalkeeper. Blake left us, he agreed only a 1-year deal with us, so we need to get a brand new keeper, so I thought £9 million to Chelsea for their young American goalkeeper. I want to bring like a Tim Howard figure into the club. It's only Gabriel Solana. Next up, I can't believe this player was on the free agents. Heck, he'll be good at rotation as well, as they could fight for Cody's place in the starting lineup. So fair enough, Connor Bradley, new signing into the squad. And, oh god, he was free. He was free, that's all I'm going to say. I feel like I've made a mistake already, but you see the face, the unrecognisable face of all football, yep. I've signed the one, the only,
Harry Maguire!
To go to the blue side of Manchester, and I can't believe I'm bringing him back for old time's sakes. You may remember him in season number 2. Well, I brought him back as a full-time permanent player for £5.9 million. Joshua Wilson Ebrado, welcome back to RYDE Saints. And then follow it up with our most expensive signing yet. His last year of his contract, I decided to go for it. £20 million for the left midfielder. Heck, why not? Welcome him to RYDE Saints, our most expensive record feed. It is Simon Andigra. So looking for more depth in the striker role, I looked at the free agent market and I found this Gabon striker. You can probably guess which regen player this is.
Obama who? Obama what? Obama Bianca!
Yep, we signed Fofana from RYDE Saints, Aubameyang's regen. Now, we need to get another midfielder into the squad, so I saw this player on his last year deal with Arsenal, so I offered them £15 million. I lowered his evaluation, they said, yep, sure thing. So welcome our final signing into RYDE Saints. It's Charles Platino. And that's our squad going into our first season in the Premier League and European competition in season number 5. Now, that's a lot of changes. And especially I've taken some big gambles right here. Selling some good players, as well as that trusting Harry Maguire to be the new veteran defender in my back line. How are we doing our first season? Well, let's hope and find out. Our first game, we're at hello, the festival ground. You would ever thought after 5 long seasons we'll be in the Premier League? Well, you'll be surprised, especially how Jordan Best's form has been. He, of course, we're going to be here sooner or later. So our first opponent are Nottingham Forest in the Premier League. Let's kick off well. Let's perform well in front of and representing all the Isle of Wight in the biggest league of them all. Let's do this. And to be honest, I think Nottingham Forest underestimated us. Over the top through ball into that person. Had to be him. Jordan Best to give us our first ever Premier League goal. Yes, of course it got to be him. Jordan Best opens it up. Over the top through ball. Smashes it past the Forest goalkeeper to make it 1-0. And then Jordan Best decided to return the favour. Through ball into Daniel Jebson. The combination that the Championship feared so much is wreaking havoc in the Premier League, making it 2-0. Just in the first half. It's so good. And it gets even better, because Harry Maguire gives an assist on his debut, yes! So far, it's looking like a good signing for Harry Maguire. And as well as that, we get the 3 points. And Nottingham Forest's rivals, Leicester City, showed no fight whatsoever, just like Nottingham Forest, as we're able to cruise past them with an easy 2-0 win. 2 wins out of 2. Things are looking well in the Premier League. So here it is, the Europa Conference League. And our first game is against, you know what, I'm going to mispronunciation that name, but I'll tell you what, terrible goalkeeping as Jordan Best took pure advantage of it, making it 1-0 RYDE Saints at the festival ground hosting European football, as we've only made it 1-0. But here comes the goals, I say, folks, as he's only at it again. Lovely passing, and Jordan Best makes it 2-0. What could get better than that? I don't know, returning the favour to Daniel Jebson to make it 3-0 on the night. Heck, things are going so well. And we kept a clean sheet.
I don't think so.
I tend to forget that I've got Harry Maguire as a defender. Speaking of conceding goals, our next opponent against Arsenal was a very, very tough opposition. As you see, we were doing well until we lost the ball. Cody got out of place and Gabriel Jesus made him punish for it. Just kept on running and then the goal to make it 1-0. They caught me napping, what else can I say? And boy oh boy, did not get a lot better as my defence was unable to tackle him, leading to Arsenal getting a double past me. And then the third half and the second half didn't get no better, with Martin Odegaard's power shot sealing the deal for Arsenal, losing 3-0. Well, I say 3-0. We weren't giving up that easy, as we gave him a really good scare. 2 late goals, 3-2. Just a shame we couldn't finish it on the day. And our next opponent at the empty arena, Manchester City, well, they want revenge, but we actually kept them at bay. Great saves by our new signing American keeper, but also following up, great defending from Harry Maguire as he kept Erling Haaland at bay. But second half, they put it into another gear, as Nuno was able to get it past my keeper, Gabriel, to make it 1-0, which kind of hurt, to be honest with you, and they wanted revenge after we beat him in our first ever season. But it ain't over yet, as we literally got on the counter. Jordan Best, you think he was going to score, but no! Ruben Diaz off his own feet, it got saved onto Ruben Diaz, who put it in his own net. How hilarious is that? Yes, as he able to give us the equaliser. Thank you ever so much. And then afterwards, momentum was kicking because a substitute named Richard able to give us the lead. Yes, folks, I can't believe it. 2-1. Things were surely looking good. For 5 seconds, because Man City were not having that, as that's undefendable. If anyone could defend against that, show me, because it's non-stop. And then 90th minute, it had to be that freaking blonde Norwegian bastard Haaland to give Man City the win, losing 3-2 at the Etihad Stadium. Move on and try and build momentum as our next opponent today. Okay, Sharabon had no hope against Jordan Best, as he's able to slot that in from long range, making it 1-0. Following up from his second goal, Jordan Best was able to dance around the defenders like Tamba or tap dancing lesson to make it 2-0. Lovely stuff, right? Well, embarrassingly, Joshua and Harry Maguire had communication problems, leading to Sharabon to get a goal past us, which is quite embarrassing, to be honest with you. But Jordan Best had something up his sleeve. And when I mean up his sleeve, I mean an overhead kick up past the goalkeeper, up and shot. He can literally do it all. Jordan Best, what can I say? So our next opponent is we'll travel away to St James's Park. There's great tackling from John McGinn, plays it off into Shola. Shola, lovely first touch. Does he need support? Nah, not really, as he buries it past the Newcastle goalkeeper, getting revenge after season number 3, making it 1-0 at St James's Park. But when it just kept on rolling, the clocks just kept on clicking, as Daniel Jebson only made it 2-0, doubling our lead. But sadly, Newcastle, they got one back, and I'm just messing with you, because later in the game, plays it across the Fofana with an easy tap-in. That's payback for season number 3, you damn Geordies. So our next opponent, and our last opponent at the festival ground, is Manchester Bloody United. As there's one through ball into their former youth player Shola, who only lays it across to Jordan Best, who was quick. De Gea only saw the ball for a second before it went past him in the back of the net to only make it 1-0. An unbelievable lead against Manchester United. But Jordan Best, he wasn't done yet. And the second half had, holy crap, what a screamer from the Englishman. Jordan Best, who's born and raised on this island, to make it 2-0 against Manchester United. It was going to be sealed, done and delivered. But Man United, they weren't done. As I underestimate them, Tielemans only getting them 1 goal back. And then late in the game, yep, you guessed it, Isaacson makes it 2-2. 88th minute, a crushing blow for us. We were just 2-0 up. But I still see 2 minutes left in the game. Because Jordan Best, yes, into him. It's gotta be him to complete his hat-trick against the Red Devils. Man United, they were going to be happy for a point, but they're going to be leaving with none. What a way to end the match highlights. Let's go to the live game. For our live game, we're going to be playing in the Europa Conference League. Yes, the table's looking good for us. All we need is a point in our next game, and offwards are through to the next round. It's simple as it is. The table is not much really to be threatening. But our next game against Wolfsburg, I need to try my best not to say Wolfsburg, but Wolfsburg, I believe, an Austrian team. We just need to get a point, or more better, a win at the festival ground, and we're through to the next round. So, we're coming out here, Thursday nights, we're doing well in the Europa Conference League. It's just, things are looking good. Can we just seal it off with a full stop of a win? Well, let's hope so. Come on, RYDE Saints, let's get this done. Alright, come on. Good work from Joshua into Jord. Jord plays it off to Daniel. Daniel now plays a lovely ball into Simon. Simon, ball into Best. Best taunts the defender and scores. It's simple enough, the counter-attack, and you can't give Jordan Best that much time alone on the ball to make it 1-0 to RYDE Saints, the perfect start within under 10 minutes. Oh, Cody couldn't get the header, but Josh got it. Into Simon. Simon goes for a shot. It's a good catch from their keeper. He's going to lob it long, but it's passed straight back to us. Daniel Jebson plays into George. George's got a gap. No, he hasn't, but he plays it into McGinn. Oh, just missed it. It would have been a really good insurance goal to get the second goal, but the keeper's going to make a goal kick. Let's try and steal it off him and try and go for another. Boots it long, header. No, he's going to head it straight down to the Wolfsburg defender. Come on, plays it across Omik. These names will be butchered, I will tell you that. As they're going to play lovely through ball. Tomlinson. Another through ball. He caught me off guard here. Oh, good save from Gabriel. I was going to say, things are going to look scary. Joshua couldn't win the ball. He lost it easy and he makes it 1-1. Why do attackers in this game defend a lot better and easily win the ball off you than defenders? It's just stupid. I don't want to complain too much, but 1-1. Joshua holds onto the ball. Plays across there. Harry Maguire into Jord. Jord trying to get another one. John. I need to stop freaking saying that. There we go. Jord though. Into Simon. Simon knows what's best as he gets the goal. His first goal for RYDE Saints. making it 2-1. Finally giving us back our lead. We're just trying to wait for it. There's the gap. Simon scores. Simple enough. Holds on to the ball. Plays across to Daniel Jebson. Trying to get the ball into Shola, but a good defending from them. And they're going to break just before half time. I don't like them breaking. I like breaking a kick out, but it's a good defending from Harry Maguire. It's into Jordan Best. Jordan Best lays it. I couldn't lay it across. Finally, I think half time's going to blow. Yep, half time. To be fair, I kind of underestimated this team as they put out a good fight, but a better quality shows as we're leading at half time 2-1. Can we secure it in the second half? Let's bloody hope so. Simon on the ball. Plays across to Joshua. Joshua finds someone. There we go. Into George. George makes a lovely ball, and that's a goal. The insurance doubling our lead. Jordan Best. George Bellingham makes a fantastic pass into Jordan Best. They've been doing it since League 2 days, and now in the Europa Conference League, we've only done it again, making it 3-1. Thompson. Now, they're a bit frustrated, Waltenberg, as they're going to go for a chance. Come on. Try to get in there. Joshua couldn't get a tackle there. Maguire couldn't, but Gabriel was able to catch hold of it. It's not the much of an impressive shot. Pass it. Oh, no. I've given it to him. Why do I not just boot it? Good interception. No. Gabriel makes a good save. Man, I think most of the time I defend, it's not bad defending, it's just me on the ball. Right, corner, whip it in, can we deal with it? Headed, it's a lovely pass into Simon, and Simon's got the pace to break, and could he break defender's leg? He has broken defender's legs. He sees support in the box, so John McGinn, who seals it for us to make it 4-1. As soon as things were looking dangerous, we only caught him on the counter-attack to make it 4-1. Joshua plays across to Simon. Now momentum's really playing in our favour as a good ball into Daniel Jebson. Plays it across to Jordan Best for the hat-trick, but keeper save. Damn, that was a good save from this keeper. He's really helping them in this game. And now they're going to go for it. They're going to go for one last chance. To be fair, they've been a good fight against me, but can we just not make it 4-2, sorry. Oh, God, I need to get myself covered. Cody's going to go for a counter-attack. See support, but he decided, you know what, I'm going to go by myself, leaving Shola in the dust. Eat my dust as he passes it across to Best into Fofana, who makes it 5-1. Sealing it for us, folks. Fofana, great passing, counter-attack, and nothing Walsenberg can do about it. From the spot, and referee blows for full time. That means we're qualified to go into the next round of the Europa Conference League. A good way to end the episode. Well, let's get on to see January the 1st and see how we're going to be getting on in the league. So, in the league table, we are currently in 8th place, which I don't mind. That's not a bad place, to be fair. We're doing good results, and this team is actually performing really well for me. I think an 8th place is a respectable way. To be honest with you, we could be close getting into those European places, but who knows for the next season. Now, looking at the squad, I have been really, really impressed. Things are just clicking, signings are... Well, actually no, Simon, our record signing, hasn't been the most impressive in the league. But apart from that, things are just going well. I think Harry Maguire, apart from his rating going down, has been a really good defender for us. Gabriel has made himself a name for himself as number 1. And to be honest with you, just things are just clicking well. I just really am happy with it. Joshua is welcome back with open arms with us. Just things are just going so well for us. Can we keep it up in the next episode, as we're halfway through the Premier League season, and as well as that Europa Conference League in the next round. Let's see who we got in the next round. You got to find that out in the next episode. If you enjoyed today's episode, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more career mode content, and I'll see you lot later.